Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, huge mahalo to Long's Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Long's Drugs for all your shopping needs. Multiple people saw 19-year-old Joshua McPeak beat his mother to death on Farrington Highway late Tuesday night. That's according to a report filed by a Honolulu police officer who responded to the incident in Makaha. Witnesses said McPeak hit the victim with his fist and stomped on her face before fleeing the scene. Police arrived on the scene to find Michelle Kalena McPeak lying on her back, her face covered in blood and unrecognizable due to injuries likely caused by blunt force trauma. The responding officer found Joshua McPeak at Farrington Highway and Keeley Drive with blood on his face and hands. He was detained after a brief struggle and later identified by one witness as the person who assaulted the elder McPeak. While he was being booked, McPeak appeared to be under the influence of illegal narcotics and allegedly told officers that he didn't remember what had happened. He was charged with second-degree murder on Thursday. A 23-year-old man accused of killing his 73-year-old lover and hiding the body in the victim's Hawaii Loa Ridge home has pleaded not guilty to murder. A public defender for Juan Tejedor Baron entered the plea on Thursday. Last month, authorities excavated Gary Ruby's body from a standalone soaking tub in Ruby's Hawaii Loa Ridge home. Police said Baron covered the body with cement and laid down a layer of coffee grounds to mask the smell. Baron reportedly planned to take ownership of Ruby's car and home following the alleged killing. The 23-year-old suspect fled Oahu and was later found in Anaheim, California by U.S. Marshals and Los Angeles police in the crawl space of a bus bound for Mexico. He was extradited to Honolulu earlier this month and is being held without bail. The Hawaii Department of Land and Natural Resources has postponed a hearing on a proposed fine against Todd Dunphy. The outspoken North Shore property owner is facing a $92,000 penalty for violating state laws by moving large amounts of sand in front of his two homes on Rocky Point. Fines are also being sought for Dunphy's refusal to move broken sandbags, rocks, concrete rubble, and other debris allegedly placed on the public beach to protect his property from coastal erosion. Land Board Chair Suzanne Case said the department will honor a request from Dunphy's attorney to delay the hearing by 30 days. Dunphy previously acknowledged that he used an excavator to move sand in front of his shoreline property. The barricades are designed to protect the properties from large waves and rising seas, but they threaten the survival of the beaches and block public access to the shore. Dunphy plans to fight the fine and use the excavator to move more sand in front of other beachfront homes along the North Shore. The University of Hawaii has received a $2.2 million grant from the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration to train substance abuse counselors. The grant goes towards scholarships and stipends for 88 students who will attend a program at Leeward Community College. According to the university, the program's goals are to support recruitment and training in rural areas. After completing the course, students receive a certificate of competence in substance use disorders counseling and will have the opportunity to work as apprentices to hone their skills with on-the-job training. In addition to the LCC program, the Hawaii Behavioral Health Training Institute will offer online classes for Neighbor Island students. Pi'ikea Kekihene Lehua Vevehi Kekau'onohi Lopez followed in her mother's footsteps to be crowned Miss Aloha Hula at the 59th Annual Merry Monarch Festival Thursday night. She won the competition with a score of 1,168 points. First runner-up Auli'i o Napua Loke Ku'onauna John Marie Hisayo Faro of Hula Halau o Kamuela scored 1,105 points. 10 dancers entered this year's competition, and it was a tight race with the scores of the four runners-up separated by only 11 points. Lopez dances for Halau Kala o Nohimai o Ha'e under the direction of her parents and kumu hula Tracy and Keave Lopez. Tracy was named Miss Aloha Hula in 1994. Last year's winner, Rosemary Ka'imile Keamoai Strickland, also dances for the Halau. Along with the title of Miss Aloha Hula 2022, Lopez won this year's Hawaiian Language Award with a perfect score of 50. You can read more about Lopez in tomorrow's Star-Advertiser. Happy Aloha Friday. I got the chance to speak with Jordan Segundo, who was a former American Idol star, an anchor and reporter for Good Day Sacramento, and you also may have recognized his face at our local network news channels in Hawaii. He will be the headlining singer for a special show coming to Oahu, the Super American Circus. Check out our interview. Aloha Hawaii. I am sitting with Jordan Segundo, who is an anchor and reporter for CBS 13 and Good Day Sacramento in Sacramento, California. Welcome, Jordan.
Thank you. So good to be back home.
Thank you for being here.
I feel a little overdressed though at the beach. It's okay. It's okay.
I know we're not in the studio. We are at Ala Moana Beach Park, and it's so beautiful.
It is.
So how's it being back home so far?
You know, it's really nice. I'm back. Been back for a performance here in the islands, and it just feels so good to be home, to breathe the fresh air, to feel the trade winds, to see the ocean, and it's really nice. You know, it's just a plane ride away, but it's always good to come home and to connect with everybody.
I know that you are now on TV as a reporter and an anchor, but you are still singing.
Yes.
All around,
yes.
Mainland and in Hawaii.
Yes, I mean, singing is what I did my whole life growing up. You know, 5 years old was when I took my first singing lesson, and I kept singing throughout middle school, high school, and that's how I started in my professional career, you know, after being on American Idol.
I remember that. I remember American Idol.
2003, top 32, first from Hawaii. So it's been a long journey, but a nice journey through. And you know, I transitioned from music to TV, but I'm still performing. This month, actually, I'll be part of the Super American Circus over at the Blaisdell Arena, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. So it's nice to come back and perform and you know, just connect and stuff.
And you come home pretty often to do these types of events. For ticket information to attend the Super American Circus, visit thesuperamericancircus.com and be sure to keep an eye out for all the amazing things that Jordan has in store. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.